Social media is full of rumors and speculation, some directly accusing the Wells of hurting their daughter, and others claiming that the Wells are completely innocent and heartbroken parents. Today, we are going to look at three theories of abduction, namely, abduction by a complete stranger, abduction by a known person, and a so-called arranged abduction by parents. Let's start with the 2021 statistics for child abductions in the U.S. Around 2,300 children are reported missing in the U.S. every day. Less than 1% of missing children get taken by strangers. Most abductions by strangers happen on the way to, or from school, parks, and in the streets. More than 90% of abductions are a deed of one of the parents. The Wells live in Ben Hill Road, which is a very secluded area, surrounded by rough terrain. It is said that Summer went into the house, down to the basement, and then disappeared. It means that someone needed to be there watching and waiting for an opportunity to abduct Summer. They needed to abduct her within 2 to 4 minutes, get around all the dogs on the property, as well as make sure Grandma Candy and Candace don't spot or hear them. If this person was a stranger, then they needed to make sure that Summer does not scream for help. If this person was known to Summer, then they needed to be there, waiting and watching her until she was alone, and then lure her away without anyone noticing. If Candace or Dawn knew this person, and it was an arranged kidnapping, such as sold for drugs per se, then this abduction theory would work perfectly. Someone could come onto the property at an arranged time, carry Summer away, and disappear, as Dawn says he thinks she is hundreds and hundreds of miles away already. The dogs would be left out of this equation. Candy and Candace noticing can be left out of the equation too, since they would be aware of what was happening. Another interesting part of this abduction theory is that, according to Candace, the boys were home alone that afternoon. They were glued to the TV. Why did the stranger not come at that time, as it would have been a very easy target with no adult at home? Did they specifically want Summer? This is a very tragic and heartbreaking case. Don has lots of thoughts running through his mind, such as human trafficking, torturing, being tied up in a basement, and even spoke about seeing Summer at the resurrection, just a few days after she went missing. I am curious to know why it took a particular statement to break him, to the point where he got so upset, he had to turn to alcohol. Don heard someone who claimed to have an inside scoop from TBI, saying that they know he sold his daughter for drugs. I am curious to know why this particular statement destroyed Don. Keep in mind that he was accused before of dumping his daughter's body in the lake, etc. He spoke casually about that in an interview. So, why does this make him so upset?